Chat, welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. We don't have as long as a time slot available for today's stream. Unfortunately, I do have some plans after this with the fam bam. So, all we really have left to do is finish up our plants. We love them. We really do love our plants. So, we're going to be finishing up this area. We're going to be adding some trees in, more vacant areas of the park, places that are just looking a bit too sparse, and things are going to be great. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to drop a like on the stream. It really helps out. If you're watching this back on Toogii 2, please do the same over there. Let's get into it. We're diving straight in. I'm thinking basically all we're going to do for this area is something similar to these plants. So I'm just going to start grabbing them, copying them, and we'll start filling up this here Dirte spot. Let's actually start with one of these larger ones. Or you know what? On the other side, we used these. And we haven't used them anywhere else. So maybe we sprinkle a couple more of these in here. It's also a really big plant, so it'll kind of help fill a lot of the larger gaps, if you know what I mean. You should call the VOD Strem Plant It Coaster 2. That's actually really funny. that's honestly really good. I just might do that. Put that guy in that corner. Looks pretty solid. I think we could get it a little closer to the fence, maybe. So yeah, plan for today, more plants, and then hopefully, if we don't have any crashes, there was a hotfix today, as I mentioned at the top of the stream, so hopefully we don't have crashes. But if we don't, that means that for next week, I can actually record another episode, and we're going to be starting our next new zone, probably somewhere over in this area. So we have that to look forward to, which is nice. But we're not concerned about that, right, Meow? And we're not concerned about what theme that new area is going to be. No spoilers. No spoilers, chat. We don't do that around these parts. Oh, these drive me nuts. So far, so good, though. As long as the plants don't clip through the wall of the lazy river, I'm chilling. Do I have any tips to get better at Planet Coaster 2? Do I have any tips to get better at Planet Coaster 2? I can't think of anything off the cuff. I personally, I guess, I would recommend plants last. Finish your zone, right? Set something up kind of like this. Have a completely finished zone and then come through and add the plants. If you're like me and you dislike placing plants with a passion. That's my recommendation. Oh no. Oh no, it's too early. Dude, it's too early! Okay. Well, we're gonna submit a crash report. And we're gonna try again. Hippie Banana 14, long time no see. Welcome back to Strem. Crash counter 1. Yep, let's get that crash counter going. Unreal. Golly. A GPU driver crash has been detected while previously running Planet Coaster 2. Would you like to turn on extended debugging for this run? That's what I did the last time. I guess we can try it again. Chat, I don't know why. I don't know why it happens. I have no idea. Somebody suggested seeing if it crashes in a different park as well. Which I guess we could figure out. However, that's still not gonna tell me it's going to tell me that there's a problem. If it doesn't crash on a different park, it's going to tell me that there's a problem with our current park. But that doesn't tell me what the problem is and doesn't really help me fix it. So, yeah. I don't know about that. Maybe if it crashes again, we'll try a different park and see if it crashes. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Also, it didn't save anything. Amazing. Here, let's do some setting adjustments as well. We're gonna go to high graphics settings. Also, where is got ambient occlusion? That's on.
Hi Toogii chat. Popping in to say hi, but taking kiddo to splash pad today.
Ooh.
Good luck with crashes. Love your
fun.
2 hearts emoji.
Right on. 2 hearts emoji. That's crazy. Yo, Patricia, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. 5 bones. I'll take it. I'll take it. Popping in to say hi, but taking the kiddo to the splash pad today. Hey, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy it. Oh my good Lord. It's crashing and I'm not even doing anything. I'm in the settings. I'm in the menus, chat. Okay, we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna submit another crash report, and we're not gonna run extended debugging this time. Gotta make the crashes worthwhile, Patricia. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate the extra support. Planet Coaster 2 is the best performing series on the channel, or I guess Planet Coaster in general is the one of the best performing series that I've ever done. And to have it crashing on me like this, especially at a time where the channel's pretty steady, we're not really having good months or bad months, it's just kind of meh. This really sucks, dude. This really sucks. Planet Coaster 2, more like Planet Crasher 2. All right, let's try going back to the old Toogii Park, Toogii Land. We'll take a look around, see what's going on. If it's not the game, it might be your computer. You mentioned your graphics card. I highly doubt it's my graphics card, especially when I'm able to play other games that are more graphically demanding with zero issues. It's a 4070 Ti Super. Should not be having any issues. If I was still rocking the old 1070 Ti, I could understand. But I mean, this is a stout card. It can't be the card. I refuse to accept that. Let's make sure our graphics settings did save. Yeah, we're rocking high everything. We'll see how it goes. We'll just kind of look around, check things out. Also, if you haven't seen Toogii Land before, make sure to check out Season 1 of Planet Coaster 2. There's a playlist for it on the channel somewhere. We built this entire park, and it was pretty cool. But I kind of ran into some issues where I didn't really know how to expand it and like start a new theme zone because it sort of got out of hand and got a little bit too big too quickly. So that's why we started Toogii World. Fresh start, you know? I mean, it looks great. The slide, the center slide, dude, the launch slide is crazy. The guests still want to use it though. They do still want to use it. Thank you, The Stoned Sim, for the midstream sub. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. No crashes so far, and I feel like we've been doing more than we were doing at Toogii World. Also, this park is so much larger that I thought for sure it would have crashed already. So far, so good. A little bit of a stutter there. Still no crash. Still no crash. Garden Variety Gamer wants to know if the roofs are roofs or if they're still TV screens. The roofs are TV screens, but they're all turned off. So like it shouldn't do bad things, but maybe it is. I don't know, maybe that's the reason. Let's drop down and walk around. That's usually pretty graphically demanding. We'll try first person cam. Yeah, frame rate's not great. But I mean, it wasn't great back when we were still working on this park either. This is definitely one of my favorite areas in the park. I just feel like it's very well detailed here. We've got that nice little pond. We've got the cages for the inner tubes as well. Some people standing inside of walls, which is weird, but we've seen weirder things. You know what? When they come down here in the inner tube, it actually looks a lot better than it used to. Yeah, look at that, man. That's nice. They like get up on the walls and whatnot. Let's check the red one as they come down. Oops. I was trying to jump. Can't jump. We have 0 hops. Okay, so that's all fine. If it is the roof, or roofs, I should say, I don't know that we're going to be able to recreate those things with any other scenery piece. I mean, there's got to be something. What's the GPU usage in this park versus the new one? That's a good question. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, you can jump. It's Alt. Honestly, chat, didn't know that. Didn't know that. Let's do Task Manager. Let's see what's crack-a-lacking in here. GPU is at 55%. Memory is at 44%. CPU 37%. It's really not bad. Only using, Jesus, I forgot about that. Only using 50%, roughly 50% of the GPU. Okay, so now that we know that, let's try the other park. What's the temperature? I don't have that on this screen. I'd have to pull up a different thing for that. Oh no. Same park again. Speaking of temperature, though, it is kind of toasty in here already. Background apps, unlikely. I just have Streamlabs and Planet Coaster up, which is typical. Is it air-cooled or liquid-cooled? My GPU is air-cooled. My CPU is liquid-cooled. I also have a temperature like notification for the GPU if it gets to a certain temp. I don't even remember what it was set at, but I still have never seen that notification. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Didn't mean to click on that park again. This is why you do plants as you go. No, 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 no. The plants have nothing to do with the crashes. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. GPU at 96, 99 per 100% GPU usage. And this park is so much smaller. So much smaller, chat. Okay, so we figured out the issue then. Maybe. Yeah, we do be bottlenecking. Well, that means it's not necessarily the game's fault. It's probably mine for using video screens for roof pieces. But you can see they're all off. It doesn't, every single building is the same. They're all turned off. But you know what we could do to test? We could delete that. We could delete that. And that. And this. And that. And all the roofs. Every single one of them. And then we'll see what our GPU usage is looking like. It could be the problem. The roof could be the problem. Well, this is one full building just about, so we're unfortunately going to have to delete all of that. Already 79% GPU usage. Uh-oh, we deleted this entire building too. Bit of an oopsie there. So we might be remaking our roofs, chat. And by we, I mean me. Let's see. Nope, still 96% usage for the GPU. Even after getting rid of all of our roofs. 100% GPU usage. So what is it then? What did I use for these? Those are just rectangles. Okay. So not TV screens, not monitors or whatever we were using. Interesting. Very, very interesting. How could it possibly be using 100% of the GPU? New save and reload with the assets removed. I think I could do that if I... Yeah, because I uploaded the changes last time, so we'll be able to revert it to if need be. So let's save. Saving. We'll exit, come back, and we'll see if that changes anything at all. Have I tried getting rid of the people? People are a hassle. I have not tried to get rid of the people. We kind of need them to make money. Immediately, 97% GPU usage. What is it, dude? What, look at this queue, too, that's insane. What else could it possibly be? I thought for sure it could be the roof. It's the plants. Nah, there's no way, right? There's no way. I mean, we don't even have that many of them. Okay, but this does tell me that it wasn't the roof. Maybe it's the lazy river. Yeah, the other park was still getting the random errors of guests being trapped in the park, you know, not being able to find the exit. It might actually be cursed. If it is, I'm going to be very upset. I don't know. Here's something else that we could try. Oh, it's actually not going to let me delete everything? No paths. Here, let me try that again. It's really not gonna let me? Okay. We'll uncheck pools, maybe. Oh, that's pool extras. Really? Is your graphics card up to date? Yes. Yes, it is. I am very on top of the driver updates. For reasons exactly like this. Delete, 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 delete. I guess we're just gonna have to take it little by little. Why is it deleting paths? I have that deselected. Excuse me? Paths are off. What the heck, man? Okay, it's selecting paths again. That's weird. %85 GPU usage, 89, 80. 74, 67. Oh, I'm fast forwarding. Whoops. 100% of GPU still. I don't need you to get rid of the paths, just the things I'm trying to select. Oh, that's the thing that we can't delete all of. No, no, no. Brother. Golly, that's a lot of paths over there. Why does it do that? Okay, with almost nothing in the park. Mostly just paths. We're still sitting at 100% GPU usage. Brother, how? Yo, how? If I have a resizable bar on in BIOS, it can be that. I don't believe I do have that enabled. Am I playing with the FPS uncapped? Well, let's check. Refresh rate. I mean, you can't really not cap it, right? It's not really an option for that. If I was a guest right now, I'd be very spooked that everything around me just disappeared. Yo, chat, if I restart my computer, we have to end the stream. That's a problem. Okay, we'll disable VSync. Yes. 100% of the GPU. Just standing here, not even moving around, just standing. $60 Hz. Oh. My monitor did not like that. 99% GPU usage. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to restart my computer and nothing's going to change. Here, let's try this again. It looks like that didn't apply. Keep the changes, yeah. How about now? Hang on, hang on. This could be it, chat. 64%. 71% GPU usage. I mean, is VSync on? Did I forget to uncheck VSync? No, it's off. 60 FPS, no VSync. 70-ish% GPU usage. I mean, we can try that. I only record at 60 FPS. It's not a first-person shooter game. We don't need 180 FPS, right? It's just, that's what my monitor is, so that's what I've always had it set to. But it was fine in the other park, so why would this park be any different? Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Let's go back. We will revert our changes so that we hopefully don't have to delete all of our roofs and all of our buildings and all of our rides and yada, yada, yada. We will manage park and revert local change to V20. We're going to see. We're going to see if this is it, man. Is this the same starting map as the Season 1 park? It is not. It is different. Okay, so far, 69%. Nice. Chat, I think we're good. I think we've mended it. Let's continue from here, and we'll see if it keeps crashing on us. I'm gonna close Taskman, just so we have less stuff going in the background. All right. We also still have our graphic settings set to just high instead of ultra. We'll probably leave it there. I think it looks fine. I would prefer ultra, obviously, but since we're having GPU issues, it's probably not the best idea. Yeah, chat, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. We're gonna start placing some more plants. We'll see how she holds up. I've got a good feeling, though. Imagine it crashes again. Man, I wish Dahlia still worked for Frontier. I don't know who to get in touch with now for stuff like that, but if she were still working for them, I can almost guarantee you we would have this issue solved. Would have had it solved many moons ago. But yeah, I don't really have an in with Frontier anymore, unfortunately. Let's put that a little bit more over here. As soon as he said that, mine crashed. That sucks. Hey, I feel for you. I've been there. I know what you're going through. Yeah, that's rough, man. That is rough. It's surprising that it would have been, presumably, a FPS issue. Right? Isn't that just a little weird? Oh, Arrow said, so what was the specific fix? Just anticipating the 1,000 people who ask if the crashes stopped. All that we did really is we decreased our graphical settings from ultra to high, and we've changed our FPS from 180 to 60. That's it. That's all that we've done here. What are you... Excuse me? And I can't even move them. They're idling for the reason of good scenery nearby. You don't need to get that close to it. But alright. Never change. Never change. We need some more color, I think, on this opposite side. So I'm going to grab... Actually, let's grab one of these. Put that in there. They're just enjoying the plants, man. Let them cook. Look at this. They're having a whole powwow. Can't say I've ever seen that before, but... Okay, we need more of a plant selection here. Kind of seems like we're just using the same things over and over and over again. I know we've already used one of these. These up front. And a smaller one. Somewhere close by. How about another purple one? Up in here. And then I could have swore we had like little clusters of the other flowers. Yeah, like these. We can do some of those. How are they beyond the path? No idea. No idea. Your guess is as good as mine on that. Let's move both of these over slightly. So yeah, chat, now that we've hopefully solved our crashing issues, somebody please knock on some real wood. Actually, I have some over here. The goal is to finish our plants today. That's it. It's not a real lofty goal. Seems very doable if you ask me. But that's the last thing that we need to do. Really just like get this area, get the last sort of finishing touches added to this zone. That way, next pre-recorded episode, we can start our expansion over yonder. Any guesses, chat, as to what that new theme is going to be? I already know. Spoiler. I'm not going to confirm or deny any of your guesses. You'll have to go solely off of my facial expressions. Gosh, I just feel like we're reusing the same stuff. Has to be plant themed, right? I don't know. No idea. Maybe we're just gonna do a botanical garden. Since I love placing plants so much. So much. It really is the best thing. Some bluish flowers going on over there. We've already used the big version of that. We've already used that. We've already used this. And this and that. And the purpley boys. We can toss a couple of these in, I guess, just to fill space. Maybe a few of them. What are our guesses, chat? Happy Banana, gonna go have some grub. Have good rest of your stream. Hey, enjoy your food, man. Enjoy the grub. Thanks for dropping by, at least for a little while. Appreciate you. Crash themed. Nice. Metal Forever said next new theme is a crash site theme. Good ideas. Really good ideas. KCA Eagle said pirate. Arrow says Western theme for that quick draw ride that prints money. It do print money. Straight up. I don't know that that's in here or not. I guess we haven't even gotten that far. Western cowboy theme, sci-fi theme. Stand on your head land. A headstand to handstand land. Yeah, remind me to never do that again. I'm not kidding, my neck really did hurt a lot after that. Not as young as I once was, you know? More purples? This is the hardest part about this for me, at least, is making it look organic, natural. Maybe I'll go to the other side. I feel like over here looks a little bit nicer for some reason. And I'm not really sure why, because it's the same plant selection. Oh, here we go. We don't have any of these over there. Thank you, Divinus Damon, for the midstream sub. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. Ooh, chat. Update 5, right? Update 5. We haven't really talked about this yet. It has given us security guards and security cameras. So maybe that's something else that we could check out today. I'm honestly surprised that we haven't had any vandalism because, yeah, we don't have any security guards. Also, look at the amount of people finally starting to use these chairs. That's nice. I mean, shoot, we do have 2,000 guests in the park, so I would hope that most of the chairs are filled up. What a good-looking spot, man. I should save, too. Just in case. Not that I think we're going to get another crash, but just in case. You know, maybe we stop it around this point. I don't know. Whoops. The heck did I just do? Oh, my bad. I think this is probably a good stop, or a good stopping point. Right around there. We can touch up this terrain a little bit. Also, great guesses on the next new theme zone, chat. Again, I was going to neither confirm nor deny your guesses. But a few of you got it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, whoops. Meant to change the size. And also should have been using grass still. Looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Maybe bring that out just a little bit more, make it more straight across. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Maybe just some trees or something. But we've got to keep bringing these plants over into this area now. Oh, you know what? Our rides are all like in really bad condition. And since we have so much money, I think we're gonna go around and refurbish all of them. I mean, we're, for real, swimming in money right now. We've got so much, I don't even know what to do with it all. So this seems like a good use of our money, good use of our... Good use of our time. Dr. Bab said, we think the problem is resolved. And then... You jinxed it. You jinxed it. I'm kidding. It's obviously not your fault. It is frustrating, though, chat. I cannot explain how frustrating this has been for me. Again, Planet Coaster 2, one of my better performing series. Basically unrecordable at this point. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. Ah, we just started, I see. Lawrence, welcome. Yeah, you've only missed a couple of crashes. 3 of them, to be exact. We thought that we had the issue resolved, or at least a little better. And it was a little better. But it is still crashing. For God knows why. Okay. Terrain. No, we still have to do, like, right here. I don't even remember what we just finished this out, and I don't even remember what we had here. I think one of these, and another one of these, and then maybe like this guy, I think, somewhere over here. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let me check to make sure that the settings have stuck with us. Yeah, still 60 FPS. I've never turned on HDR. I've never used NVIDIA Reflex low latency. I don't like depth of field or motion blur, so I always have those off. And we're using high graphic settings. It should not be this graphically demanding. It really shouldn't. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. Anyone at Frontier, if you ever see this, please help. I love this game. I do not want to put it on the back burner for the foreseeable future. That is something I don't want to do. Genuinely. But if the issues persist, man, I don't know what else to do. It puts me in the worst mood to try to record a video, too, as I'm dealing with crash after crash after crash. And I really do feel like we've tried just about everything to fix the issue at this point. As we saw earlier, it's definitely not the roof pieces. It's probably what most people would assume. Too many TV screens, right? But they're all turned off, and after deleting them, didn't seem to improve our, you know, how much usage the GPU is seeing. True, I should save. At least now that we've finished that little bit. Oh, right, yeah. I did start to refurb all the rides again. Use up some of our money. Really, I think the coasters are what needs it the most. Okay. Fully refurbed. We're gonna save again. The music, dude, the music cut out there while I was saving and I got really nervous. Holy cow. Alright, what's next? Maybe some more of these ferns. Auto refurbished by the mechanic at the cost of 1,800 bucks. Cool. Honestly, I don't care how much it cost. It needed to be done. Crash counter 3, jinx counter 1. Sorry, bro. It's all good. It's not your fault. But you did jinx it, so it is your fault. This joke is joke. I'm kidding. Alright, how about another... Oh, we already have one of those there. I was gonna say, how about another big bush to take up space, but... Seems like a bad idea. Monsoon shoot. 3,300 bucks. Where the small red flowers? I don't really use enough. I don't think. Oh, these are roses. Let's do a small group of like 3 of them, maybe. What else? What else? There are different yuccas, right? Oh yeah, we also have like a strip of these suckers. That could look good here. Let's get a slightly larger one of these. I like it. I like it. That looks good. Let's go back into plants and we'll turn on our nature region filter to tropical. And we'll just start selecting stuff out of here. Just some different things, right? Oh, that's a tree. Probably don't want one of those. The beach cabbage. Man, the last park I just used that everywhere. It was like the only plant that we had. There's a small tree. That could work. That could work over here, I think. We did something like that. Again, just to kind of help fill the space. This is small enough. I think we could get by using it. Get away with using it. That's a small king fern. Really? Okay. Sure it is. Yeah, some water lilies. Maybe we should do some lily pads over here, chat. What do you think? I feel like that area just kind of needs something else. Wisteria? Gotta try to keep the demons at bay, right? I know Oksana and I looked into getting Wisteria at our house, but we decided against it. I guess it's like toxic to dogs or something. These look kind of cool. We don't have it anywhere else though, so I don't think we should add it here. This is all we get for tropical stuff? Brother, there's hardly anything here. Maybe we'll just remove that filter. I don't know. And toxic to demons. Yeah, that's weird how that works. Dogs and demons, huh? It's like, what are they trying to say? Cats are better? That's false. Sorry. If you're a cat person, that's just flat out false. It's a good thing Uncle T's not here. Oh no, Toogii is though. Uh-oh. Starts hyperventilating. Toogii, this stays between us, okay? We don't need to tell your pops that I prefer dogs over cats. In fact, he probably already knows that. I mean, I don't have any cats. Enough said. A little fig tree? That's cute. Okay, we already have lots of those. Grapevines? Dude, we could make a vineyard. Okay, chat, I gotta remember this for later. Because, though we haven't gotten the fairy tale theme update yet, when we do get it, I could see a vineyard looking pretty good for some extra scenery pieces. They even have it on a pergola. Interesting. Yeah, that's pretty sick. The ice plant. We're not going to do that. The new zone is going to be wine-themed, confirmed. I don't know about all that. A little juniper bush. Yeah, we could probably squeeze that in here. I'm just so tired of using all the same things, man. We could put one of these in there. It's the same thing I think we put in the back, but that's fine. Some different lady ferns. Let's put that under here, and then we need some sort of flower. Maybe these. Do a small group of these right yonder. That looks decent. Looks decent. Okay. Think we need one of these. Just a different looking one of these. And then, of course, since it's so bare underneath that, we're going to add a little bit of this. A little bit of this around it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Another purple bush. Also save, thank you. Yeah, just if you could, chat, just remind me periodically to do that. I mean, autosave should still be every 5 minutes, but you can do a lot in 5 minutes. I still just feel like this side looks so much better for some reason. Even though we're using the same exact plants. That looks nice. That looks nice. Could even do another one over here. Oh, if it'll let me. Gonna have to drag it out. Okay, we just need something else right there, and we are done with this area. Finally. Feels like we've been here for years. Maybe something simple up front, just to fill space. Something like this. Another one of these, perhaps. Oh, we kind of have one right next to it. That's fine. Doesn't look too bad. And then maybe another one of purple bush. Do we have purple bush over there? We do, pretty close by. Maybe some more of these. And lastly, we'll just do a little bunch of these suckers underneath this tree bush thing. Okay, well that doesn't want to work. Let's do this then. All right, chat, how do we feel about that? Are we happy with it? I should say. Do we like what we see? Thank you, Kazoji. We love it. We like it. We're into it. Cool, 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 cool. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything crazy in chat real quick. Keep in mind, I do read at a 3rd grade level, so give me a second here. Arrow said also a cat person. Okay, my bad. Sorry. David, what's going on? Welcome to stream, brother. Thanks for joining us today. Anyone else who is just now joining us, welcome in. We are still dealing with some crashing issues here, but we're trying to power through it. Are more people using the lazy river now and less going backward? These people are going backward. We're just gonna breathe. We're breathing, and we're breathing. Ready, chat? In through the nose, and out through the mouth. And we're just gonna keep doing that. Thankfully, nobody jinxed it that time. That's good. Are you feeling the pain now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Klebs? Honestly, this might be more painful, and I know I usually try to not say the name of the game because it like brings crazy people out the woodwork. This is more painful than my summer car. Straight up. At least that game didn't crash. I would crash my car and ruin everything, which sucked. But at least that was my own doing. This, I have no control over. Holy cow. I dissed cats and look what happened. Let's not bring the cats into this, okay? Is there any kind of water jet or fountain for the pond? Just so it's not an expanse of flat water. Yeah, we can look into that. We can look into that. Ooh, I'm actually getting some screen tearing. Should we try turning VSync on? Yeah, no more screen tear. I know for you guys, you probably can't even see that just because of how the compression works for streams. But for me, I'm seeing like lines. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's great. No need to worry. Is it better to play franchise or normal sandbox? I personally prefer building my own theme park rather than working or trying to improve upon an existing one. But it's whatever floats your boat, you know? Whatever interests you. Just do that. All right, so we had a tamarind tree here, so we need a smaller almond tree. And I think that's gonna fit pretty dang well right yonder. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rotate that around a little bit. That looks nice. I mean, it's clipping into the roof here and there and the signage a little bit too, but I'm okay with that. We could slide it out slightly too. Something like that. That really did it, dude. That finished out that area beautifully. That looks great. Okay. So we need something then here. I'm kind of thinking palm trees. But I also don't know. Something else I want to keep in mind too is soon, I don't know when, but soon we'll have an update with souvenir shops and we'll have an update with ride photography, basically a ride camera. So say you're coming down this big hill right here, there might be a camera somewhere at the bottom to take pictures of the guests, and there'll be a little kiosk they can purchase those at. So I would like to try to leave space for the camera. Maybe we have like a camera house or shack or something for it. I don't really know how it's gonna work. But we're gonna need a spot for a kiosk for sure. So maybe that's what we'll put here. It is kind of far away from the rest of the ride, or from the queue. We could also do this spot right there. We've got options. We've got options. Have I thought about lighting? The only lighting that we have thus far is really in the parking lot. That's it. True. Yeah, we do need the bottom half yet of the waterfall. We kind of don't have the rippling effect. It does look kind of weird. It's cool that we have a little cave back in there, though. Let's see what we got, chat. See what we got cooking in here. Water. Waterfall top, waterfall middle, middle, and bottom. I think we need this guy. Is that really how it should look? I feel like it looks strange. I mean, we could just put these anywhere. How's that, chat? Does that look a little bit better? Sort of more splashing going on. Some ferns, like in the rocks. I'm just gonna type fern in the store. King fern is way too big, dude. That's bigger than some of the rocks we have. Got these brackens, though. That could be good here. Something like that, and we'll kind of bury it in the wall a little. I don't know, is this what you had in mind when you suggested ferns? Hopefully. Oh, thank you for the standardized save reminder. Appreciate it. You like that, chat? Something similar? Melosaurus said, I'm so in love with this park. I have the ideas, but not enough patience to do it myself. I have patience, kind of. Unless we're talking about crashes, then not so much. Can you make it slightly mossy near the water? I don't know how I would do that, to tell you the truth. Do we even have a moss anything? We have this. A decal. It looks a little how you going. Not the biggest fan of it, but... Is this what you had in mind? The decal would need to go by the water line. At the bottom? Or up here? I thought you were saying up here. Hey, slow down on the rocks, babe. It's dangerous out there. Can I? Oh, I can't. I can't. Well, it has swear words in it. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. I was going to say, can I pull it up? Can I pull it up so I can just... We don't need to. Oh, at the bottom. I'll post it in Discord. Thank you, Arrow. Hey, slow down on the rocks, babe. It's dangerous out there. Alright, let's, if you could, like, select the decal, that would be cool. Just, like, I don't know. Or we could hit undo. That's an option as well. So you want it mossy down here? I feel like there's better ways to spend our time. No offense. No offense. Of course. But I do like the idea of some reeds. Some cattails. I'm gonna have to place these elsewhere just so they're upright, so they're vertical. Chad, do we want common reeds or cattails? This is a cattail. It's probably called something else. I've always referred to them as cattails. Or do we go with a common reed? I personally think the cattail looks better. You want both? We could do both. Yeah, lily pads for sure. I think I'm probably going to put those away from the waterfall, right? Because IRL, wouldn't the water flow sort of disrupt the lily pads from spawning, if you will? Chat, have I ever mentioned how glad I am that you're here for this? I don't know where to place plants. Most days, I don't even know up from down. Lower this outside one a little bit. Bring it in slightly. I think it needs to be thicker in the middle. And we'll bring those down. Too low. Can't be having cattails in the water. Whoops. There we go. I like that. You're doing great, sweetie. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. All right, now these other common reeds, I think I'm going to try to put sort of just behind these ones, if it'll let me, and we'll kind of bring those along this beach. What the heck? Oh, that's the same strip. I thought that was a different thing. My bad. I thought we had something like this. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Is there a difference between these? Okay, I placed two mediums. I was trying to place a small one, but that's fine. I'm going to take the smallie and put it right here. Try to lower it just slightly. Kind of fill that weird gap. And then this one, we're going to try to put behind it. Whoops. What do we think about that, chat? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? Another "you're doing great, sweetie." Thank you, chat. Also, thank you, Toogii. Garden Variety Gamer said, I just googled, slow down on the rocks, man. It's dangerous in there. Oh, Toogii going into lurk mode. 10-4. A firm. Oh, if you turn off align to surface, they won't keep turning sideways into the rocks. Into the rocks, babe. Righteous. All right. So let's go ahead. Instead of doing more reads here, I think I'm only going to do the common, or cattails. I'm going to do the common ones over there. So you're saying align to surface. Oh. Yeah, but I would kind of need to duplicate it first, huh? There it is. So let's go ahead and drop one of those right there. Duplicate it again, rotate it around a bit. We're going to lower it. And then one mo again, as they say. We're going to lower this one even further. Whoops. It's always awkward when you accidentally right-click instead of left-click. It happens. It happens. Okay, this is looking great. Really is looking great. I might even add another one of these ferns in here. Oh, you know what? We're gonna turn align to surface back on just for this. Just need something else right there. Looked a little too bare. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And then we're gonna do a strip of cattails. A strip of cattails right yonder. Just above the water. And another. But this one's going to be a little bit higher up. And then we'll have a bigger patch back in there. Let's go with the large one. Kind of feather it out again, maybe into a small group of these. Well. What do we reckon, chat? What do we reckon? Also, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to drop a like on the stream, as Arrow just said in chat. And if you're watching this back on Toogii, please do the same over there and subscribe while you're at it. If you want to see more VODs, of course. So, cattails aren't tropical. But see, the problem with that, Kathy, what else do we do? If not cattails, then what? Right? We're having to take some creative liberties here. In this game, it is not real life. We can kind of do whatever the heck we want. I personally like the way that this looks. I think that came together very, very nicely. Patrice has been waiting on their assignment for a long periodically time. Sounds like a personal problem. I'm gonna do lily pads here, and probably some more lilies here. Maybe we'll need some more elsewhere, but it's a good starting point. Lilies. Just place them on some flat ground, that way they're actually flat. Oh no. Oh no, now I can't select it. There we go. Ooh, did the height work out? The height is just about perfect. You know what? I like the way that that looks. So we're just gonna go with that. Get our first one in there. I'll try to use different size ones too and like rotate them around a whole bunch so it doesn't get super repetitive. I'll just put that one there temporarily. This one's letting me click on it. Slide that sucker out there. And here's the last one. All right. Now that we've got them all 4 on the water, we can just do a selection like this and delete those ones. We'll save again, too. Palm trees, please! Yeah, we should do some palms. We have some here, but we're needing more. I want to try to squeeze this one right back here. Some of the lily pad strands or stalks, I don't know what you would call that, might not make it all the way down to the ground, which could look weird. I guess that's assuming you can even see under the water. Oh, that actually worked out. Cool. So we've got one thing of lilies done. Let's group that whole thing as just a big selection. And that'll kind of help us duplicate it around and put it elsewhere. Yeah, see, some of these aren't gonna work out. So let's place that. Edit the scenery group. We'll get rid of those ones in the front there. And maybe we'll have to keep that one. I guess I could bring the terrain up. I don't know if I can do that while the water's in here, though. So let's just get rid of that for a hot second. And change our terrain tool up a little bit. Intensity, we're gonna go like 50%, half throttle. And we'll do selected, or sampled. There we go. That way we can just bring that terrain up and make sure that all those stocks or whatever, again, are covered. Okay. I want to do like a line of them, I think, here. That might look kind of good, but we're going to need the water back. So we know how close we can get, right? Oh. And I... Oop. Okay, which one would work best in a line? Probably these? Or no. The one that we deleted. This one. Yes, sir. I want to do a line of them here. Maybe we will have to use that small one in between it, though, to help break it up. They're stoked. Whoever that is, they are stoked. Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, her name's Lily. That's kind of ironic. Yeah, she's very happy. That's good for her, you know? Oh, save again? What? Oh. Right. We're gonna split that from the group. This, we are going to split from the group. That's better. Also, this. Chat, when are we supposed to get first aid? Are we supposed to get first aid, I guess? I think I'm gonna have to do another one. Another one right here. That looks all right, right? Maybe some more reeds up along that. Reeds or cattails? I feel like we have more cattails than reeds at the moment. What do you reckon? Is there seagrass or something like it? I don't think there's really any grasses. There's wheat. Hey, we can make a wheat field too. I guess that's something. Melosaurus said, you'd think with the aquarium stuff there would be some kind of fish you could get fancy with animatronics, but nobody has the patience for that. I'm sure somebody's probably made some animatronic fish with those pieces. Marilyn Cook, welcome back to Strem. Thank you for joining us today. Palm trees on the beach, says Dr. Bab. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I am going to grab this, though. I think we need some reed sort of interacting with this lily pad vegetation. I just think that's going to look a little bit better. A little bit more natural. Natural, squirrely self. I dig it. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Save your game. Ben had been saving. Appreciate it, though. Just some guy said, I don't have the patience for plants. They always look staged when I do it. That's kind of how I feel too, but thankfully, Chad, I have you here to help your boy out, which is nice. Okay, as far as palms go, we have a few different options. We could do the coconut palms that we've already done, or we have some smaller. I was gonna say smaller, but those are actually pretty big around, aren't they? Date palms. Heck, we could just do balloons. We don't even need real palm trees. We can just slap down a couple of these, and it'll look great. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. That's lame. Thank you, Ghost Wolf Rage, for the midstream sub. Welcome aboard. We're happy to have you here. We have palm tree fireworks. That's neat. Maryland, yes, we are still having some crashing issues. It's, you know what, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Don't want to jinx it. We could go banana palm. We could go lipstick palm. What do we think about that? The date palms, maybe? Jolene, welcome back to Strem. Thank you for joining us. Coconut palms for sure, huh? Sorry, Evolution of the Geek said, don't know if you've already said, will we get a video this week? I mean, I uploaded on Monday. We won't be getting a Planet Coaster video because crashes still. Obviously, today's the day for the upload, and I have nothing, so that's why we're streaming it instead. And then, as Arrow said, there will be My Garage on Friday. And then next week, we'll have uploads from Monday through Friday. Wednesday, I don't know. We'll see how things go, I guess, with the crashes. I think I want to put a smaller coconut palm over here. And then we could do some, like a date palm maybe in this area. How much smaller the date palms get? Oh, they get bigger. Okay, well, we'll do another one here. That looks aight. That looks aight. Got the large date palm as well. What do you think about right here, chat? Is that weird? Like almost in the water? Ooh, I like how I like how close it is. Scarily close to the track. The crooked ones overhanging into the water. It's not bad. I don't know. It seems a little out of place for some reason. Small rocks around the bases of the trees. Aiden Lewis, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to stream. Oh, right. You can rescale scenery. Whoops. I do forget about that often. I really kind of like just these three. We do still need something here, maybe. Oh, what about this? Uh-oh. Hang on, chat. When the lip biting starts, it's time to reapply. You know the deal. More rocks, huh, chat? More rocks is where we're at. I hate it. Nick said, for a second I thought I've already watched this stream yesterday, but realized that stream was for Schedule 1. Yikes. Yeah, those are two very different games. Or these are two very different games. I know the scenery brush tool is supposed to be like a game changer, but I honestly still prefer placing rocks manually. I just think it looks better. I wish I could just do, oh, just one single brush and boom, looks great. But it always looks horrendous, in my opinion. So yeah, let's not do that and say we did. Just because, right? Why not? Too bad you can't scale them tinier. Actually, I think, to tell you the truth, I think we could. Let me save first. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Tropical rocks, small. Edit brush. Settings. Huh? Oh, save as new. There we go. Minimum scale 50%. Maximum scale 50%. Object spacing minimal. Let's try this and see if it'll make him small enough. Okay, now what? There we go. Why is it making them float, brother? Actually, you know what? I think we could work with that. Oh, align to surface. Yeah, we want that on. Let's try that again. It's better. It is better. Let's go from here over. Is that too many though, chat? We'll just keep doing it until we're happy with it. Jolene said, no. No, it's not better. Still not really feeling that, huh? I think it works if we do not that many, like this. I think that is fine. But this is too many. So let's try that. Just sprinkled. Lightly dusting. Right? We needed some small rocks. And now, we have small rocks that we can easily duplicate and put around these trees, like y'all were saying. Genius. Literally 2 birds, 1 stone. I just hope that I'm choosing different rocks. It looks like those are different. Now, why did you suggest putting rocks around the trees? I don't really know. But I'll try anything once. Is this what you had in mind, chat? Yay or nay? Speak now or forever hold your peace, or whatever they say. It is what you had in mind? Okay. I can dig it. Let's get another small one in here. Maybe this guy too. Just one over there. Oh, and then that we had plants around, so we'll grab this one. And this one. Maybe one more. What if we go back to our brush? Oh, custom brush. I'm like, where is it? How about that, chat? Does that look pretty good? I don't really like this one rock for some reason. Just that one was bugging me. Is Goob, yeah? I'm into it. Looks really good, Toogii. Hey, thanks, Dr. Bab. Appreciate it. The light sprinkling around looks less man-made. Cool, 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 cool. Still for underwater bushes of some sort to give it a little seaweed algae look. Otherwise, it's great. I just don't know what we could use for that. You know what I mean? Oops. Do we have seaweed? Oh, we do. It's stationary seaweed, so it's not gonna like move around underwater, you know what I mean? It looks a little bit more like kelp. It's also huge. But maybe we could... Holy! We have 2,100 guests in the park right now, yo. This is packed. We are definitely going to have to extend that queue. I was kind of under the impression that... The pain. The pain! Somebody gift the seaweed dance! Brother! Oh, and the fly is back. There he goes. Oh god, did we save? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. This has been very painful. Fly, I'll take care of you later. Fly, you better come over here. Let me clap those cheeks, brother. It's a weird thing to say about a fly, I understand, but... See, now he's just chilling on my light. Gon' get! You can't even see him, so I just look like a crazy person. Fly picked the wrong day to show up. Uh-oh. How far back did this set us back, dude? I don't see any of those rocks that we sprinkled around. Rut-row, Raggy. Kathy said I just spit my tea. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Woo! I was worried there. Okay, so we just don't have the little rock pile over here or the other little rock pile around this tree. Not that big of a deal. Also, our scenery brush is gone. Really wish those would hang around, you know, after you spend a few minutes to make one. Fly. Did you at least see the fly that time, chat? Do I still look crazy? Probably still look crazy. Anywho. Tropical rocks, small. Create, edit brush. Save as new. And we have to do this again. Why, when you... He doesn't want to mess with me. Does not want to mess with me. He'll be back. He'll be back. But why would they allow you to do all of this only to not save the brush? Right? Even if I did save the game, it still wouldn't save the brush. Why is that? You still look a bit off, looking for something that isn't there. Trust me, the fly is real. You'll have to take my word for it. Alright. Align to surface on. Sprinkle? Holy... Sprinkle. Why are they so much bigger than they were last time? What the heck, man? You have cats to be kidding me right now. They're all just as small as they ever were. Okay. We're gonna keep trying until we get it right. And then, oh, you saw it that time, right? It flew right in front of my face. Surely you saw that. Flies are just government drones? I thought that was birds. I thought birds were supposed to be government drones or something. Okay, there's just two. That'll work. That'll work. I'm happy with that. Not happy with that though. This could work. We'll do that, and that, and that, and this, and delete this one. Saving. Oakley dokley. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, we're missing a rock here. Let's do one more. Those are the same rock. So is that. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Should make the spacing of them larger, not smaller. I kind of like it when they're closer together. It means I don't have to move them around as much. And Donnie, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. It's an American thing. We're terrible with this. I shouldn't drag all Americans into that. Said, I love how you manually place the rocks, which is exactly the opposite function of the scenery brush. True, if the scenery brush would work as intended, I wouldn't need to manually move the rocks. But it don't. It don't, and it probably won't. I gotta stop being so negative, man. I'm in a bad place. I'm in a bad place because of these crashes. It's messing me up. It really do be. All right, what else should we do over here, chat? Do we extend the beach? I feel like we probably should. This. I just feel like that would look a little bit better. Something like that. Something like that should work. What's the coarse sand look like? Great question. Oh, that's pebbles. That is this texture. It's more of a gravel. I don't know, I thought it worked well in this area. Maybe that's what we should have done at the bottom of the... Wait, did we? It looks like we kind of did. Oh, you know what? I probably started it and just didn't finish because crashes. Let's remove the wall. And... Whoops. I started using the right tool. This might change the look of things a little bit. And then this should probably be more rocky, less sandy because of the waterfall. How about now? It doesn't look any different. Not unless you get this close to it. That's okay though. Octane Lord says, has he ever thought about playing Drive Beyond Horizon? I believe it's Drive Beyond Horizons, isn't it? I have thought about that. Darkstar has a good idea. Invisible Path and then Sun Loungers on the beach side. I feel like we could make that work. We're supposed to be able to do a truly invis path now. There it is. There it is. Oh, maybe we go sandy path though, no? We are going to have to draw this. Most likely. What? Why you red sand? Oh, we can change it. We've opened up that entire fence there. We probably should have got rid of the curb, too. We might still be able to. Curbs off. Not what I had in mind. Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. That is more like it. Okay, so now we should be able to add some of those sun loungers. I have a set of them here, so I'm going to copy those. And we'll put them over here. Some way, somehow. Probably should have deleted the probably should have deleted the curb after I had everything moved over, because now it's a bit difficult to see. But I mean, as long as I just line it up with this, we'll be fine. Should I have them face the water? Should I have them face the water, chat, or should we have them like this? Could get tricky here. Looks pretty close to the center, right? It's kind of cool. Don't worry, Chad. I'm only doing this for spacing purposes. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to flatten that out just a little bit. Just a wee bit here. Oops. Auto paint. Let's do sampled. That's better. There we go. And then sampled again. We want the rock. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Whoops. Turn that back on for later. Can you do an invisible path under it so guests actually use them? That is precisely what I done did. I know you can't see it, but there is, in fact, a path there. Oh, also, we can use that to check to see if it's in bounds, and it is not. Or at least not all of them are. So, should we take them? Let's see, how do we do this? They don't have to be completely aligned, even though I would love that. I'm just going to slide that one out, or in, I guess. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. Slide it over until it comes into contact with that path. Is that a little bit better? Hopefully. Here. This one's still not technically in. We could just do one in the back. Right, we could just do this. Oh. Excuse me? What? Why, you know... Well, that sucks. What if we edit the scenery group? Nope, okay. Well, we're just gonna move it over little by little. Spacing is all off now, dude. Close enough. It's close enough. What do we think, though, chat? Does that look kind of cool? make sure they're still... Yeah, they're all inside the path, so that's cool. The boundary, I mean. Move the back one to the front in a 3-2-1 pattern because triangle. Oh my god, we've got somebody using it. Where did you come from? I agree with you, though. I think we should have at least a third up there. So we will do this temporarily and delete this set. Oh, that's actually not inside the triangle. Yeah, we're gonna have to move that. We are gonna have to move that ever so slightly. So bring... What? How? Brother, how? Are we too close to the water? Oh, I guess the terrain is raised there. What if we tried to flatten that out first? Is that going to change anything? It's not. Okay. It's not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. We're going to do a 2-2-1. We could leave the other one and just, it won't get used, and that's fine. It does look a lot better like that. Whoops. I don't even know what I just pressed. Oh. And I'm gonna try this just because somebody had suggested it earlier and it wasn't working out elsewhere. Like that? Is that cool, or does that look super weird? It's not like too close to the other palms or anything. Yay or nay on the palms, on the new palms, chat? Yeah, actually, we're fans of that. Okay. Cool. In that case, let me go back to... Oh, no. Never mind. We have our tool back. I thought we lost it earlier. And we did. It's just, you know. Okay, that's way too many of the same rocks in one spot. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the one up at the top and slide this one over. Again, I wouldn't have to do this if the tool just worked as intended. There we go. maybe I don't want one there. Thought I did. This one's just huge, dude. That's better. All right. Dude, that's a tropical oasis over there. And I'm so surprised that this lady just showed up out of nowhere. Next, I know it's a little boring, chat, but we have to do more benches and trash cans pretty much everywhere. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just add an extra trash can here. And maybe one more at the back. Just because. Another trash can. We need some benches for that spot. Do a bench there. A bench there. Bench here, bench here. Try to get some seating sort of close to the bathroom. That way people can wait for their family members or whatever. Do another one here. And I think I like this spot too, even though it is right out front of the bathroom, but somebody's gonna sit there. Just you wait. Just you wait. That's a little too close to the fountain, I think. Oh yeah, speaking of fountain, we were supposed to look into seeing if there was like another fountain we could put in the center of this, so it wouldn't look so open. There we go, people using the benches, nice. Very cool, very cool. Very cool, very modern. Those people are dying. They can't wait to get to that bench. Suppose that means we need more? The benches always look really weird on a slope like this, though. So I don't think I'm going to. Could always do benches there. Oh, for sure. For sure here. Those people used it straight away. Trash can in between them. Should have done that for the other side. Probably still will. Another can. Nope, just the can. Let's get this one, I guess. Yeah, you know we needed benches when as soon as we start putting them into the park, people start sitting down on them. That's how you know.
Bravo. Starship moving. Starship moving. Oh, super hot.
I'm locked in, chat. I'm locked in. Thank you, mods, I'm assuming. Oh, never mind. Maybe Kathy was talking about the creepy dude in-game. I just assumed that she was talking about a creepy guy in chat. Maybe never mind. Oh, yeah, we should save. Thanks, chat. Okay, we've got bins and benches all around here already, so I don't know that we really need any more up in that area. We've got some down under too, as they say, down under. And that's probably good, right, for the benches? It's kind of easy to overdo it, I think, on them suckers. So, now that we have that more or less wrapped up, chat, we need trees, I think, in this general vicinity. Was this the... That was the tamarind tree. Oh, that's also a tamarind. Right, this isn't actually part of the trees that we had set up over here. This is. What about that? Is that too simple? It's not too simple. It's fine. We can just leave the area looking like that. Hey, the symmetry is completely gone. Look at the amount of plants we have over here, and look at the amount of plants that we have over here. Totally different. Even though we have mirrored bathrooms. One over there, one over here. Same, but different. Patricia, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Some rocks? Under here, for real? What's with you and rocks, chat? I don't think you would like rocks as much as you do if you were the one having to place them. That's my 2 cents. I almost think we have to adjust this slightly. Let's update the crash counter. I don't know, what is that, 4? 4 crashes today? No, 6. Holy. Darkstar wants to know why it's crashing so often. Basically, we don't know. There was a GPU related crash. So earlier in the stream, we were troubleshooting, and we've gotten our GPU usage on this particular save from 100% down from 100% to 67-ish%, I think it was. And the only way we made that happen was by decreasing our graphical settings and also going from 180 FPS to 60 FPS. At least we saved. That is true. But my God, if this isn't the most frustrating thing ever, dude, it's getting old. It's getting old fast. It just puts me in the worst mood, the bummiest mood. I just want to play game. I just want to play game. Yeah, you can speculate all you want if you think it's maybe a RAM error. We know what it is. It's a GPU-related error. But at this point, I don't think there's anything else that we could change other than making the game look like Minecraft, like straight-up pixels, to be able to play it. I still want it to look good. I just want to be able to play it without crashing. I did not get the fly. Fly is still at large. Oh, you mean VRAM. If 16 gigs of VRAM isn't enough for Planet Coaster 2, I don't think a lot of people are going to be playing it anytime soon. Because that's like... I mean, most cards I feel like the default, or like the baseline anymore is 8 gigs, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'll tell you right now, I would love to purchase a card with 24 gigs of VRAM. Would be really sick. I can't afford that. I don't know too many people that can just do that, you know? I can just purchase one of those suckers. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Where'd we leave off? Oh, right. The trees. The trees. Did we at least get all the benches? We stopped over here. Looks like we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. So frustrating, chat. Frontier, if you're out there, if you see this, help. I want to keep playing your game. I like it a lot. It is interesting how I haven't really seen, or granted I don't watch other Planet Coaster content creators. I am subscribed to Rudy. That's actually the only one. I still don't watch his videos. No offense, Rudy. Just that way I don't, like, unintentionally steal his ideas or something. But, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone having the same issues as me, which is weird. We are suffering with you. What's suffering if not with friends? I guess that's true. So much for the hot fix. It's turning out to be more of a cold fix. Like I said, I haven't seen or heard of too many people that are having this crashing issue that we're having here. Report it every hour on the hour until Frontier fixes their game. I mean, I've reported it every single time that it's happened. So, hopefully they've got the information that they need. I've done just about all I really care to do to keep trying to make it work. Our scenery brush tool is gone. That's something I wish was fixed. That's unrelated to the crashing. I wish if you created a brush, it would stay a brush, and you didn't have to recreate it every time. Whoops. Edit brush. That's the wrong brush. This one. Save as new. Make a small, change spacing, a small, everything is small. Holy cow, chat. I'm sorry. It feels bad, man. Feels bad. I'm a little annoyed. What am I doing? I don't know, maybe I just need some milk. He needs some milk! Align to surface, for sure. And again, we're just gonna kind of sprinkle these about. Oh, right, I did want to fix that first. So, les douilles. Pull that up. And then push this down. And then smooth. That should be fine. We could kind of roughen this up a little bit too. Just so it's not so flat in this area. Ooh, I don't want it to go down though. Oops. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, chat. We'll see about Wednesday's upload. Maybe we'll be streaming this on Wednesday, next Wednesday again. Rather than, I really don't want to do that though, man. I want to start the next new zone. I mean, I feel like we're in a position to be able to do that now. But with the constant crashing, I don't want to try to record a video and go through the crashing alone. It's so much better when you guys are here. At least we're in it together, you know? Oh, I should feather that. There we go. Yeah, I like having that roughened up a little bit, so there's just some height difference, even if it is just slight. That really does a lot. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's add our rocks back. Sprinkle them in until we're happy with the amount of rocks we have. Might have to back it up, put it in reverse Terry a few times. There we go. Maybe one more down here. Little square, isn't it? The way it kind of just goes straight across like that. See if we can fix that. Chat. That's it. You know what? I'm about out of time today anyways. That's it. I'm donezo. I'm donezo. I know. I know. I don't want to be done. I want to keep going, but I do have some plans later on this afternoon, so that's okay. It's probably about time to be done anyways. Anywho, once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.